Welcome to the Wildcat Corner, the place that brings you everything you need to know about your Wildcats. Each episode, we'll be diving into the latest game, highlights, spotlight, the standout players, breakdown, all the key stats, and give you the inside scoop on the upcoming schedule. So if you want to keep informed with Wildcats basketball, you're in the right place. Today's episode is going to be a huge one. We're going to be spotlighting two of the top players that I think are going to make an impact this year. Not saying that all of them are going to make an impact. Everyone I think is going to make an impact, but these two players specifically, I think are going to make a pretty good impact. These guys have been putting up some incredible numbers and leading the team with their skills and dedication. We'll go over all of that and more as why they're an essential part of the squad and what can we expect from them as the season heats up. We're also going to look at the Wildcats' upcoming games and discuss the teams that we'll be facing in the next few weeks. It's shaping up to be an exciting season, and we can tell that you need to know about everything Wildcats. So here's the place where you can get to know all the things to cheer them on. So sit back, relax, and get ready for everything Wildcats. This is the Wildcat Corner.
You're listening to the Wildcat Corner Network, your place for everything Wildcat sports, with your host, Caden Wharf.
Welcome to the Wildcat Corner. Let's jump right in. I'm your host, Caden Wharf, and as always, I'm here to keep you in the loop on all things Wildcat basketball. So let's start off with our first topic today, which is some player spotlights. First off, let's talk about Alden Slaughter. He's been a standout player since day one. Now, if you've been following Wildcats basketball, you know that Alden is not just your average Joe. He's been on the varsity team since he's been in his freshman year every season, and he just gets better every single season. This year, as a junior, he is sitting currently right now with about some pretty good point average. He's averaging 34.3 points per game in his junior year. Last year, over 30 points. To say that he is the offensive leader would be an understatement. Every single time for this team, Alden's been on the court, you can always feel like he can take care of the team. He's a kind of player who will take over a game, and his scoring is just only this part of the story. Alden is a beast on the boards. He's averaging a solid 10 rebounds per game, with the most of them being defensive rebounds at 8.7 per game. He's a key part of our defense, shutting down second chance opportunities for the other team. And let's not forget, he's contributing in other ways too. He's got 2.7 assists per game, and he has 2.9 steals. With this kind of stats, I think it's clear that Alden is not just a scorer, he's really and truly a good player. And, looking back on his freshman year, Alden showed the potential to be something special. He averaged 24.5 points as a freshman. And even if you go further than that, in his eighth grade year, he was still scoring. He was the highest leader. I think he passed like 1,000 points or something. Can't remember if he did it in his freshman year or if he did it in his eighth grade year. I'm probably going to get like ratted out by Alden and he's going to probably tell me wrong. But I will tell you that he did pass 1,000 points, which is incredible. He's really and truly something special. And it's very lucky that we have a player like him on our side, and we can't wait to see what he does for this rest of the season. Now, Alden may be the highest scorer, but let's not forget about, another key player that's going to make an impact this year. Macon Atkinson. Macon has been with this team like Alden since his freshman year. And he's really come out of himself as being, a great player. Uh, he's more of the team leader. He's averaging 15.6 points per game, and while his scoring might not be as high as Alden's, he brings a balanced game that makes him valuable to the team. Macon's on the floor for nearly most of the entire game. So is Alden. So is some other players as well, as like Andrew Graves, uh, Caleb Hazlett, and you're really just seeing this team grow because they really truly grow. And let me pull up Macon's stats for you. Macon has scored so many incredible things for him. He's pulled down 3.8 rebounds per game, adding 2.1 assists. He's showing that he's evolved on both ends of the court. He's also contributing defensively with 1.5 steals per game. He's just the kind of player that does a little bit of everything, and he fills in whatever roles needed. And so does like this whole entire team. And this whole entire team is like a family. If one goes down, the rest are gonna fight, and it's really fun to watch them. In Macon's freshman year, he averaged 9.6 points and 2.8 rebounds per game. And I think it's been an impressive growth for Macon. He's really stepped up his game, and he's just become an essential part of the Wildcat lineup. And I can't wait to see how he will grow and get ready for college, as he will this is his senior year. I know that some of this is coming in people's brains, and it's like, what exactly does, Santa Fe have that, other teams, across the country, I think this team can make it to state. I'm not going to jinx it or anything, but they have a chance. But let's take a look at their schedule right quick and see what their schedule has them to offer. So, our first game of the season will be on the road against Sumner, and it'll be at 6 p.m. away. And then on November 22nd, we'll be at home. I'm really excited about that game against Community. First ever time we're facing against Community. Then November 25th, we'll be at Eagleville at home. Then December 2nd, we'll be at McEwen. Then on December 3rd, it will be Perry County away. Then on December 6th, Eagleville will be at home. My camera just stopped. But we'll be facing against Eagleville at home. And then December 10th will be Fayetteville at home. We have a home stretch. Those two games will be a home stretch from December 6th to December 10th. Then December 12th will be an away game at Frank Hughes. Now, look, I'm not trying to get my head of myself, but when you look at this team, I would take this one game at a time. I would take care of your business at Sumnet, take care of your business at Community, take care of your business at Eagleville, take care of your business at McEwen, take care of your business at Perry County, and just take care of your business no matter what. Just take care of it and just play ball. And I know this team can play ball. They can play ball. Absolutely, they can play ball. So I'm really excited to see how this team goes. And we'll talk more on the next episode about how we can prepare for Sumnet and what exactly stats from Sumnet should we worry about. What key players should we really, truly worry about for that game? That will be a Hall of Fame game. Of course, Santa Fe will count it on their schedule. Of course, that's all from me for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please go ahead and follow us on YouTube, and we'll be on Spotify. This episode will be on Spotify, so I can't wait for you to see this episode on Spotify and YouTube. And of course, as always, go Wildcats. Thanks for watching.